When you picture the Wild West, do you see cowboys riding across endless plains, prospectors chasing gold, or settlers taming wild lands? What if I told you there's a powerful chapter missing from that story? A story of enslaved African Americans whose voices were erased, whose resilience shaped the frontier, and whose struggle for freedom challenged the very foundations of the West. Today, we're pulling back the veil on history to uncover the hidden lives of these extraordinary individuals. Are you ready to challenge everything you thought you knew about the American frontier? Let's dive in. Welcome to Western Tales Official, your source for uncovering the untold stories of the West. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any journey into the past. Dispelling the cowboy myth, the Wild West you think you know is largely a myth, a story of solitary white cowboys conquering the land alone. Hollywood painted this image with sweeping landscapes, shootouts, and rugged individualism. But history tells a far more complex story. Black cowboys, enslaved laborers, and free African Americans were integral to the frontier, from working cattle drives to establishing towns, farms, and vital infrastructure. Yet, for centuries, these contributions have been erased from mainstream narratives. But by exploring the lives of enslaved African Americans in the West, we not only challenge the romanticized myths, but also honor the courage, ingenuity, and resilience that defined their experience. Imagine being forced into an unknown land, stripped of your freedom, yet finding ways to survive and shape a new frontier. How did these individuals navigate the harsh reality of the West while contributing to its growth? That is the story we will uncover in the following chapters. Enslaved African Americans reached the Western territories through forced migration, land speculation schemes, and the westward expansion of slavery. Many were moved hundreds of miles from their homes, enduring grueling journeys with little food, shelter, or safety. Unlike the plantations of the South, the Western frontier presented unique hardships, unfamiliar climates, isolation, and frequent threats from both nature and settlers. Yet, these journeys were not just about suffering. They revealed immense courage and survival skills. Individuals learned to navigate treacherous landscapes, adapt to new environments, and develop networks of mutual support. Along the way, many seized small opportunities to resist oppression, escape bondage, and protect their communities. How could someone maintain hope under such brutal conditions? The answer lies in the remarkable resilience and determination of those who dared to seek freedom, even in the wildest corners of America. Resistance took many forms, from daring escapes to subtle acts of rebellion that disrupted the system of oppression. Some risked their lives to flee captivity, while others organized clandestine support networks, sharing food, shelter, and information about safe routes. Knowledge of the land, skilled labor, and adaptability were critical tools of survival. Stories abound of individuals who defied their circumstances. Black cowboys who became indispensable on cattle drives. Laborers who contributed to town building while secretly asserting autonomy, and women who protected families and ensured community continuity. Every act of defiance, no matter how small, contributed to a larger narrative of resilience, proving that enslaved African Americans were not passive victims but active shapers of the frontier. Despite bondage, African Americans left lasting legacies on the West. They were skilled laborers, blacksmiths, farmers, and entrepreneurs, helping construct towns, irrigation systems, and transportation networks that fueled expansion. Their contributions were essential to survival and growth, yet history often overlooks them. Consider the black towns that emerged post-emancipation, thriving communities founded on resilience, collaboration, and self-determination. These towns not only provided safety, but also became hubs of culture, education, and commerce. Their stories challenge the notion of the West as a land of solitary pioneers and instead highlight the power of community, skill, and unrecognized labor. The fight for freedom did not end with emancipation. Formerly enslaved individuals continued to face discrimination, violence, and systemic barriers. Yet they persevered, establishing communities, schools, and businesses, leaving a profound mark on American history. Remembering these hidden voices is not just an exercise in historical accuracy. It's a tribute to resilience, courage, and the human spirit. By exploring the untold stories of enslaved African Americans in the West, we reclaim a piece of history that has been silenced for too long. Their contributions shaped the frontier and the nation, proving that the Wild West was far richer, more diverse, and more complex than the myths suggest.